Hello, gems. Welcome. So today's pick a card reading is what are your person's current emotions towards you, okay? And yes, we have the option of this one. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. If you know what this is called, please do comment down below because I don't. And we have the rose quartz and the amethyst crystal. Okay, so take a deep breath and know tarot talks their truth in this current moment. And this is not spiritual advice or mental health advice or advice of what you should do. This is just for entertainment purposes. And yes, there will be extended to get into more of their intentions and your advice. But for now, let's get into your reading, okay? See you. Bye. Hi, gems. Welcome. So for the people that pick pile number 1, this green crystal. If you know the crystal's name, please comment down below because I really don't. But let's get into this reading, okay? We're going to get into how your person feels about you, what emotions they have. So let's see. Pile number 1. Please know tarot talks the truth in a current moment, and it is not to be taken as advice. This is just for entertainment purposes, okay? All right. Sorry. Too much cards. Okay, pile number 1. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, pile number 1. So we have the 7 of Cups. Your person feels like they want... 7 of Cups talks about learning from your mistakes. It talks about taking your time, being patient, growing with someone. Your person feels that they want to grow with you, that they want to take their time with you, and they really, they see the potential. Their emotions towards you, they see the potential. They see how this connection is really grounded. It's very loving. It's very kind. And they see that there's an energy of warmth, that you guys are building roots, are making amends and really bringing in light into your growth with one another. Yes, pile number 1. So abundance, your emotions, your person's emotions for you abundant. I am limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I definitely feel with the 7 of Pentacles and this abundance card, you really ground this person with the root chakra. You really, attract this person in. And because of your abundance, you are very healing. And this person feels like they can see longevity with you. And yes, it's a beautiful energy, pile number 1. I love what the cards that you're getting. So I will be getting into the extended where I'll look into their intentions and what advice you need when it comes to this connection. So it's only $2.99, so $3 in Canadian dollars. And yes, you can support me by clicking the link down below and checking out the reading if you're more interested into knowing what your person's intentions are and what advice you need. Okay, pile number 1, thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye. Thank you. Hello, pile number 2, the ones that picked this beautiful rose quartz crystal. Okay, yes, let's get into your reading. Before we get in, just know tarot talks the truth in the current moment. This is for entertainment purposes. Please, this is not spiritual or mental health advice or advice on your love life. This is just for entertainment purposes. Take what I say with a grain of salt, okay? So let's get into it, pile number 2. How does your person's emotions, what are they feeling for you right now? Let's get into it. Ooh, too much. One more, please. Thank you. Okay. Pile number 2, let's get into it. How does your person feel about you right now? What are their emotions? We have the Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful pile number 2. Your person, their emotions, they love you. Or they're starting to love you. They're starting to embrace you, to feel vulnerable, to feel comfortable, to feel their heart's opening. You're opening their heart, okay, pile number 2. This is what you're doing, rose quartz, okay? You're giving them a heart chakra awakening, and it's like, oh my God, I can feel it in my heart. It's hurting me, but it feels good, but I'm scared, but I don't, like, your person definitely feels the love. They feel your energy. They feel like you are connecting them to their higher realms. Because once you open your heart chakra, you open your throat chakra, you open your third eye and your crown chakra, and that's the beginning of a spiritual awakening, which is so beautiful. Yes, pile number 2, your person is definitely falling in love with you. They feel so much love. Whether they speak it or not, they are feeling it, no doubt. 7 of Swords in reverse, okay? 7 of Swords, usually it gets scared. I'm like, oh my God. Because 7 of Swords upright is like, you lying, you manipulator. But in reverse, it's like this person's finally deciding to take off the mask. They're just like, I can't do no more. Like, I love you and I'm done hiding. Like, I'm done acting like I have no feelings. I just want to be real. I want to be vulnerable, and I want to show, like, their emotions is like telling them, like, this heart awakening is telling them, okay, you got to get real now. Like, I really care about this person, so I got to take off this mask if I want them to see the real me. Their emotions, Empress in reverse. So I definitely do feel like they see you as someone as they can probably one day have babies with. But they can also be very obsessed with you, pile number 2, okay? That they love you, but they want to know what you're doing. They want to make sure you're okay. They want to know if you're with anybody. Are you talking to anyone? Or they just want to take care of you, but it's like, to the point they want to take care of you and they're forgetting about themselves. Oh my God, pile number... And overall energy, we had the Ace of Swords. What? 2 aces. Wow, pile number 2. Share your secrets. What are you doing? I'm joking. So yeah, this person with the 7 swords, this person is letting go of any mask and they're ready. Their emotions are pushing them to come through and speak. Wow. So they're having a heart awakening, and now the throat chakra is opening up. You are shifting and transforming this person in their emotional, physical body to the point where they are having realizations. They're seeing the truth for what it is, and they're wanting to speak it to you. Share this truth. Wow, number 2, pile number 2. Let's get into your person's emotions. Let's see. How does your person feel about you, pile number 2? Let's get into it. I think it's off prosperity. Just one for you. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So yes, your person is definitely, they're coming. I feel like their emotions are allowing them, their emotions are allowing them to feel this heart awakening and see this truth. And I feel like they just want to make you theirs. They're just like, okay, you know what? Pile number 2 is too good to be true. And I need to snatch them up. But they want to snatch you up right now. Like, if they could, they'd call you, be like, you're mine, that's it. No, we're married. Like, you're just the one. That's it. But their emotions are, okay, no. I have to take my time with pile number 2 because I care about them. I want the best for them. I don't want to scare them away. I want us to be together, but I know I can't rush things, and I value this person. I want to work things out. So yeah, pile number 2, I definitely do feel like your person is coming towards you. They're definitely having some awakenings and realizations, and their heart is opening towards you. But it's such a beautiful energy. And just know that I'm going to be having it extended. We're going to get more into their intentions and advice for you as well, and what you should do when it comes to this situation. It's only going to be $2.99. So if you'd like to support and join the extended, it's going to be in the link down below. And yes, thank you so much for joining me, pal number 2. I'll be doing more of these, so I hope to see you soon again. Okay, bye. Hello, pal number 3. For everyone that picked this amethyst crystal. Okay, let's get into your reading. Well, before we get into your reading, I just want to say tarot talks the truth in the current moment, and if you hear something you don't like, know to take it with a grain of salt. This is for entertainment purpose. It's not advice. This is just entertainment purpose. And yes, so let's get into it, okay? Oh yeah, and before I get into it, just know I will be having an extended, getting into more of their intentions and your advice if you'd like to know more and if it resonates. But yes, let's get into your emotions, their emotions, your person's emotions, how they feel about you right now, okay? Okay, pal number 3. What are your person's feelings for you right now? 5 of Swords. Your person does feel a little bit like it's like pulling, like, you know, scratching your claws against something. It's like, oh man, like our communication's really off. Like, you know, like I don't know how to really express myself, and there's a lot of bickering back and forth. Putting up a fight, being defensive when you don't really need to be defensive. It's just like, can't we just talk? Why do we have to argue? Or why do we have to put each other down? You know, why is it I have to one up you and you have to one up me? You know, so I definitely do feel like this person does feel a little bit conflicted mentally and emotionally about how to go about things. And, you know, they want to really, they're a little bit in distress. Hence the amethyst, because amethyst does help with depression and mental health issues. Excuse me. With the temperance, their emotions are high and low. One moment they're like, I care about you, I love you, and I want what's best, and you know, I'm willing to stick it out. And the next moment, like, they're like, F you, I don't want to do this no more. I'm done. Like, I'm tired of this. You know, so I definitely do feel like their emotions are extreme towards you. You know, it's like it's not balanced. You know, it's like it's either very high or very low. And I feel like this person isn't balanced within themselves. Hence why their emotions are all over the place. With the 4 of Swords in reverse, this does tell me your person is kind of restless. You know, they've either thought enough, or they're tired of thinking. Like, you know, they just want to take a break from a mental break from this connection, because it's kind of like putting them in a sense of like despair, and they know they've been resting or they've been fighting with themselves in their head with you about you. And I feel like part of them just wants to come towards you and be like, hey, like can we talk? Are we gonna argue? How is this gonna go? Because with the 4 of Wands overall energy, I do feel like this person isn't happy with their life. They're not satisfied. They want to celebrate with you. They would like to have a high level commitment with you, and it's just not happening. And it's just like they didn't picture their life like this. With, you know, with you being in their life, they didn't picture things being this way, and they're kind of sad that, okay, we're in the new year, and like, I thought me and this person would have been together by now. Like, I care about them. I have emotions for them. But, you know, our communication is just not happening. Like, all right, so let's get into a little bit more how your person feels. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yes, pile number 2. Okay, I mean pile number 3, sorry. Yeah, so your person, how they feel, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So whether you have done something to them or they've done something to you, there is a sense of forgiving each other, moving forward in a better mentality. You know, I feel like there's a lot of things maybe both you guys did that really triggered each other. Maybe childhood trauma that came up and it's like, whoa, like this person's doing this to me too. They're abandoning me or they're hurting me or they're, you know, degrading me. Like, why? Why are they doing this? Or, you know, when it's hurtful, like when we sometimes don't realize we're so angry and we say things out of anger, we don't realize that maybe this person has been thinking about that negativity, and now that you've said it, it's just like, whoa, like damn. And they think about it days later or months later and they're just like, wow, it still hurts. So I definitely feel like both of you are somewhat living in the past and not really are holding on to resentment, and it's time, like their emotions, they want to forgive and move forward and compromise, you know. So that's how their emotions are towards you. But nonetheless, I'm going to be doing in this extended, what are their intentions towards you and what is your advice pile number 2. If you'd like to join me in extended and support me, it's only $2.99. You can click the link down below for pile number 3. And yes, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.